Most men don't achieve very much, and that's fine. There has to be a hierarchy to life. I have no problem with the losers being losers because that makes it extremely easy for me to be a winner. Like, I'm a winner, right? I'm top G, I run the earth. I own the internet now.
So I'm gonna be viral for a little bit longer, then step 2 begins.
Have I worked hard? Yes. Have I really, truly suffered to get here? I don't really think so. I mean, I suffered when I was fighting. I've been through some horrible things. But truthfully, for me to conquer the internet took about a year of genuine effort. Anyone who could have done it, but everyone's just a lazy loser. Everyone's lazy, everyone's stupid, everyone's slow. So I have no problem that you're all losers. One of the things that amazes me about losers, though, is that I don't, and I know I've made a TateSpeech about this before, about time and how people waste it, but I don't understand what people do with their time. So there's 2 losers I know. I know loser A and loser B. These are real people. And if they work out who I'm talking about, and they want smoke. Now loser A, he's pimping. He doesn't really do shit. He ain't really got high standards. He'll fuck anything that moves. So he ain't even got a car, but he's fucking 5 or 6 women. They're all ugly, but he's doing his thing, right? And loser B has 1 chick, and he sits with this chick, plays video games, etc. Now, I want the world to understand that loser B, the one with 1 chick, is by far and large a much greater loser than loser A. I'm going to explain why. Because loser A is fucking all these hoes, and yes, they're ugly, and yes, he ain't achieved anything. But that's an energy drain, right? Women, when you're giving women attention and time, it takes your soul to do. Not many people understand this, but a lot of men are sex deprived and they love the idea of, I had all these girlfriends, I'd sleep with all these girls, that'd be great. But when you're actually like me and you're at the level where you can have any girl you want all the time, you're not really that interested in it because it's draining your tank, right? If I sleep with a chick, there's no feeling of achievement. For a loser, the reason you love to go out and game girls and be like a girl expert is because you want to prove to the world that you're good at getting girls, right? At my level, there's none of that. I'm the most famous man on the planet. I'm a world champion.
Hold ya! I told you this kid is dangerous!
I'm a multi-millionaire. There's not a female alive who doesn't want me. So if I sleep with a girl, I'm not gonna be like, hey, look what I did. Well, duh. The fuck, of course. If she ain't gonna fuck me, who's she gonna fuck? The guy who's the brokey? So there's no achievement in it. So what am I doing it for? So she can brag to her friends? Well, I mean, I'm gonna brag to my friends. My friends don't care. We all get pussy. We all have pussy. We don't care. So my friends don't care. Is she gonna cook and clean? Well, I have a cleaner, so I don't really need that. Cook, not even something I'm interested in. What's she gonna do for me? What's she really gonna add to my life? Okay, I get sex. I already have sex. Okay, she's hot. Who isn't nowadays? They're all hot. But she's gonna go, hey, I slept with this guy. I was in his Bugatti. I was on his jet. He's the best. Like they get to brag. I don't get to brag when I fuck these chicks. They ain't shit. I don't mention them ever again. I forget they exist. Like they ain't nothing to me. So sleeping with them is pretty pointless. So when I'm doing it, if I do it, I know that my energy's being sucked. I'm just being drained. So loser A, he's being drained of his energy by dealing with all these chicks. Not just having sex with them, but talking to them, pretending to care about what they say, listening to them. All this shit is an energy drain. So he's a loser because he's wasting his energy. That's why he's a loser, because all of his energy is going down the drain. But at least if he decided he could have a bunch of progeny, right? At least if he decided he could have 5 kids from 5 ugly women. At least that makes him to some degree a success, to some degree. He's reproduced, right? Loser B just has 1 chick. And men with 1 chick who don't achieve amazing things are the biggest losers on the planet. Because you're living with 1 girl, right? I don't care how much you're in love, you got 1 chick, you've been living with her a while, you ain't banging all day. Don't pretend you are. That grows old. So you ain't fucking all the time. You're not chasing new girls. You're not texting new girls, whatever. So having one chick is actually a life hack to get things done. Like if I had to train for a fight, I'd cut my stable of 5 girls down to 3. At 7, I'm gonna get the chop because I need to use my time and my energy wisely. I'm superhuman, right? But for the average man, you have one chick so that you have all the time and mental energy in the world to do amazing things because you ain't wasting your energy like loser A. But I know loads of dudes with one chick and they ain't doing shit. I'm like, you have one chick and you're not world champion? You're not rich as fuck? Where's your fucking 6-pack? You ain't done shit. If you're pimping, fine, you're busy. But if you just got one girl, all that energy and time that comes around girls, because you ain't fucking that often, you know each other well enough you don't have to text all the time. You have an empty life. What are you doing with it? And I ask him and he's like, oh, I'm working. You ain't working because you're broke. If you're working, you'd be rich. So you're still poor, so you're not working. So what are you doing? So when I look at people and they're losers, which is the majority of people, and I see a loser who's at least in the club all the time, on his friend's table, picking up uglies, I'm like, cool, you're a loser, but I know where your energy goes. But when I see a guy with one girl, I have huge expectations for this man. Men who are married or they're one chick and they're married, my expectations for you are much higher. You should be achieving amazing things. Do you have any idea? I've conquered the internet, hundreds of millions of dollars, 4 times kickboxing world champion, 27 cars, fucking properties all around the world, blah, blah, blah. I've done all of this while servicing and maintaining 10 women. Do you have any idea what I would have pulled off if I only had one bitch to deal with? 9 less women I had to fuck, talk to, entertain, fucking sustain, all their bullshit. I could have got 100 times more done. I'll admit right now, I've wasted loads of time on stupid fucking arguments and banging some hoe and all this dumb shit. And I still managed to achieve all of I've achieved. I still managed to do all of it while having 10 girls. And you have one and you're broke? What the fuck are you doing with your time and your life? I don't understand how you do not have a fire in your mind that is compelling you to conquer Earth. And instead you got one chick, you fuck twice a week, you barely text her, you got all this time and you're not doing anything with it. That's why loser B is worse than loser A. Loser A is a man full of energy who's using it incorrectly. Loser B is a man who somehow managed to turn his energy off. Society has come along and attacked him and turned off his masculine imperative to conquer Earth. And if you look at the losers of the world, which I do, when I'm in my private plane and look out the window, I see all of you. There are far more loser Bs than loser As. So many dudes shack up with one chick, that's the chick situation ticked off, done, and they still don't achieve anything. I wish, even though I'm infinitely powerful, there's one thing I cannot do that I wish I could do. And that would be to Aikido myself back in time by about 5 years. And for the last 5 years, stick with one chick instead of 10. And compare my achievements now if I had one girl compared to what they actually currently are when I had all those girls. And you will see, even though I am the most successful man on the face of the planet, even though I have one, because the competition's easy, because you're all dorks, if I only had one chick, I'd be up here. And you're sitting there with one chick way down here, a wage. The reason I'm making this Tate speech is because I want everyone to know that when I meet you people, unfortunately, God, for some reason, deems it necessary for me to interact with other humans. And when I, unfortunately, end up meeting you people, I judge you. I'm very, very judgmental. So when you turn up and you're a little bit fat, right, let's say, in your shirt, you're a little bit pudgy. If you're a little bit pudgy, but you turn up with 3 bitches, I'll be like, cool, I know what he's up to. He's busy, he ain't got time for the gym. But if you turn up with one average ass chick, here's my wife, and you're still out of shape, you have been judged. You and I both know what I'm saying is true. You are loser B. And the hierarchy is winner, loser A, loser B. Whatever you do, if you're gonna shack up with one chick, the second you get married, you need to look deep in the mirror, look into your own eyes and say, fuck, now I have no excuse to not be exceptional. Tate is watching.